Now we have one speaker who is the only speaker who will be online at this edition of TIA Summit. It's Miss Nena from Slovenia all the way. But you know, interesting things. I want to say a few things about Nena before I give her the floor. You guys can check the technical stuff if it's ready. Nena is almost like a firebrand, passionate person in Slovenia. You know, it's a small country, very beautiful, but I have seen her in many of the conferences that, you know, I have been, and she's really dedicated to what she's doing. So she was the main person helping to set up a big, let's say, booth of Slovenia at the Dubai Expo recently, and now they will be back again for COP with a big panel. She is trying to bring the worlds of blockchain, digital, and sustainability together, trying to find synergy so people can work together. So I really am inspired by the passion, and she's so workaholic, is always working, but she agreed to come online. In fact, she would have loved to join here and somehow be here in person, but somehow we're a bit late to close something out, and they are quite busy with the COP 28 starting, I think, next week or something like that. So without much further ado, let's give a big round of applause to Ms. Nena from Slovenia.
Thank you very much, Jose, Jacob, and thank you. And I'm very happy to participate this time. I'm sorry that I couldn't come because it was too short time for the logistics. But in any case, I would like to say hello to all of my India friends and connections that I have there. And I'm really glad to participate today. For the meeting that you are providing and that you are having, and what I managed to see, it's very rich conference. So I hope I will manage to share some information with you that might be interesting and useful for further cooperation. As we know, in Europe, we started with the blockchain somehow 2017-18, and we first, I will try also to share my PowerPoint to show you what we are doing on the European level. Actually, we started with a European Blockchain Observatory and Forum. This was the first network that was ever formed to support that supporting environment and mapping the ecosystem in Europe. The second thing was establishing of European Blockchain Partnership. This is a unique network from the European Commission and European member states to create that ecosystem for blockchain. We started to develop a European blockchain services infrastructure. This is the first infrastructure that is cross-border, and it is supporting blockchain public services. First three use cases, I cannot share the screen because somebody should let me to share the screen. First three use cases were the following. The first one was digital identity. We know that on blockchain we have self-sovereign identity because it's specific according to that characteristics of blockchain. According to the non-intermediaries, according to that social proposition, social value proposition, which is very high for blockchain. According to authenticity, application, authorization, and transparency and democracy. So all of these characteristics were collected in the self-sovereign identity concept. The third thing was making the verifiable credentials for diplomas and for verifiable credentials for micro-credentials. And the third thing was traceability. And that traceability use case was very important because it enabled us to trace for, on one hand, that products and materials, and on the other hand, data and documents. And it's very important to use blockchain technology for tracing data and documents so that we can get the verifiable information in any time, using also timestamping and verification mechanisms to verify that authenticity of blockchain. So now we are in the process on the European level to establish the first European blockchain institution, which will be called EDIC. This is European Data Digital Infrastructure Consortium. And we will also share our activities to extra EU countries. So cooperating on use cases, cooperating on the development of the cross-border functional infrastructure will be very important for the future. Now I would like to share with you, because we always or many times hear that blockchain is not sustainable. We cannot make the equal blockchain with the Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin is maybe energy consumption, has a very high energy consumption, but on the other hand, we have blockchain infrastructures that are very efficient, that are high speed, that have a lot of TPS, that transactions per second nowadays, and that have the also the possibility to have very fast transactions in the second. So maybe just to try to share with you what we are going to do, because we know that today we are using blockchain technology in many types and many industries. And also Jose Jacob mentioned JARTEX and mentioned COP. COP is going to be the decisive event. COP is going to be probably one of the most important events during December. And what we get here for COP will be also important to take into account for future development of blockchain technology. So on COP, we are having the event during COP, which is dedicated to how to use blockchain technology in different types of or different topics. I can not share my screen still, but in any case, we are organizing 3 days of events on COP. This will be from 5th to 7th of December. You are definitely all invited to join us and also to somehow to participate at our meetings. The first day will be dedicated to how blockchain and advanced digital technologies can be used also for energy efficiency, for that type of how to use them in circular economy. We know that for circular economy it will be beneficial to trace materials also in the circular construction. We in Europe are dedicated a lot of attention to circular construction, which covers the traceability of materials, the integration of the technologies into the design process, into the creative design process to design the products and materials at the beginning of its lifetime, so that we can have different use of blockchain and also AI and other types of technologies through the lifetime and life cycle of the product. The second thing will be dedicated to Enertech. So how to use blockchain technology and also the other convergence technologies into the energy efficiency. We know that we have trading platforms or marketplaces for blockchain on sustainable and renewable resources of energy, so solar power, wind power, hydropower. We can transfer that energy through a blockchain to the final customers. The third thing will be dedicated to sustainable finance. You know that this is a very important issue since we are starting to measure ESG, so economic, social, and governmental governance, sustainability on how to spend the money in the sustainable way, how to get the financial sources into dedicated for sustainable use. And this would be the last part of the first day. Then the second day will be dedicated to sustainable transport. Here we know that we have electric solutions and vehicles, aircrafts, ships that have electric solutions.
Hi Nina, just to quickly interject. Nina, can you hear me? Yeah, just to quickly suggest, what I would suggest is if you share the whole program with me, we will upload it at the TIA Summit page, and then we will...
I will send it to you, okay?
Perfect. Yeah.
By mail, so you can share. I cannot share the screen. I'm sorry, I tried many times.
No problem.
In any case, I will send it to you.
And I will put that presentation on the TIA Summit website so people can see it later, no issues, and we'll have also your speech already live streamed. So from our side, I just want to say thank you very much, and we will put you on the LinkedIn page of TIA Summit. So if people want to learn more about the European blockchain initiative, they can reach out to you and connect with you. And Nina replies very fast. She's very digitally savvy, let's say. So at this point, because it's around lunchtime now in India, so we have one last speaker from our government, and then we will go for lunch. So let's give a big round of applause to Ms. Nena from Slovenia. Thank you so much, and we will stay connected and we will share your page. All right?
Okay.
Thank you, and have a nice day. I think it's early morning for you, so have a nice day, and hopefully see you in Dubai. I will also be there around that time. Thank you.